right, congratulations, Team Lockdown. We are now at 16 million unemployed as of April 9th, 2020. I was screaming from the rooftops about this. We cannot turn off the economy except for supposedly essential workers without destroying everything that we know and love. And there were actually millions of people that really believed that we could do this together, alone, together. And if you didn't believe this, then it's your fault. You're the problem. The assumption, right, was that, and again, this is by millions of people, and this is really scary. The assumption with this news by many was that the government had our backs, right? That the government would somehow swoop in and save this or pad this or soften this. And we saw very quickly soon after this that the first stimulus, it was the biggest bill in the history of bills, and we each only got, $1,200 if we were lucky, and if you made any sort of income, normally you only got $700. But this, blind assumption, this very, very naive, assumptive stance that this was A, necessary, and B, sustainable, with C, the government able to somehow manage this, is something that is believed by people that haven't lived a lot of actual real life. And I don't understand if the people that believe those things, and there were millions of them, are naive or just so insulated from real life that they actually believe what they think they believe, or they're just inculcated with stupid from the wrong or sort of a steady diet of very narrow media information. But we were already seeing how horrible the state unemployment mechanisms were at handling this. They're terrible anyway. I have luckily not been on unemployment. I've certainly been fired in my life, especially when I was younger. But I know people that have been. It's a nightmare. Everybody complains about it. It's like the DMV with money, and this is what people assumed was going to swoop in and save us and make everything okay. This was just a really sort of a quasi-religious blind faith at work here, that this would all be okay. We were yelling from the rooftops, stop this. This cannot continue. And it did. And we're here now, a year later. This was so unnecessary. This was the wrong decision. This was a bad, dumb, ill-informed, elite decision. It was such an elite decision. The people that pushed this were people that thought that they could get away with it. These are people that push this that may claim to care about you. They don't care about you. They care about them. There is so little empathy in what happened here and what we did in these decisions. And in my opinion, I think that, having interacted with so many people that were in favor of these policies, they really believed that it was for the better. It was for the good, that it was better safe than sorry. Yes, there was going to be some damage, but you got to crack some eggs if you're going to make a safety omelet, and that, wow, holy moly. As you can see, I used the flames, and I used the disappointed, super sad face here. At this point, I don't know what else to do, because unless, and this is where the empathy, and again, a lot of progressive people were pushing this, mostly, honestly, progressive people, and they still do. This was when it was starting to hit me how unprogressive this was. Because if you're a progressive person, I have a lot of friends that fancy themselves progressives. I understand very intimately what they believe in, what things that they claim to be concerned about and want to solve. And it was becoming very apparent that these were some very unprogressive decisions. And the reverse psychology that they were playing on themselves to allow their decision to remain in place and still be progressive in their mind was this twisted pretzel of like anti-logic. And it all comes down to once again, the noble lie. We know better than you stupid people out there. We're going to protect you for your own good, and we're going to shut everything down. And yeah, it may hurt a lot. You may be unemployed. You may lose your business. You may starve to death. You may have a medical ailment that you can't go to the hospital for, blah, 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 blah. It doesn't matter what you think, because we know best. We have our models, we have our theories, and we have our experts, and we are united. They're not united. They were never united. And we're going with this, and the only way our grand plan won't work is if you stupid people decide to get uppity. Isn't it brilliant how that works? It's like something my kid comes up with. Anyway, I could go on and on, but wow, 16 million unemployed at this point. And again, fast forward to now. So good, Team Lockdown. Wow. It's almost as if you were trying to destroy the world. You could not have come up with a better plan. And wow. Just wow.